is Muriel. I have a project that I'm working on. I thought I would just invite you to craft with me. I'm making some treat sweet boxes to go into some gift bags that I'm creating for some friends and coworkers. So I'm in the beginning of starting this candy box, and I wanted to show you. The paper is from the Park Lane Boo collection. You can see it right there, really deep black spider webby. And the dye that I'm using is from Coco and Reno Sweets. I have their subscription. So the dyes just come, and this is the first time I am digging in it. Shame on me, but I just want to get in the habit of using the dyes that I am paying for. So I'm just using the candy portion box and the word sweets. I haven't used the other two pieces yet. So let's get started. I have made these using the envelope punch board, but this is a smaller version already cut out. I don't have to do a whole lot of stuff to it. So only thing I've done was cut it out, and I've taken off a piece of the double-sided tape so I can connect them. You have to cut out two, and this little piece here is a mistake. Some of the tape got on it and pulled it off, but at this point, I'll see if I can cover it up. If I can't, it's not going to be a problem. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to that edge just so that it doesn't come open. And again, I'm making these for friends and coworkers. And if I know my coworkers, they care less about presentation. They're just going to rip this open and get to the candy. And I'll show you exactly what I am putting in these bags. It's not a lot. Actually, it's just two things. I may add a lollipop. It depends. I still have time. Halloween is not until the end of October, excuse me. So I put some tape just to connect the two pieces. I do have a strip of tape on this end, but these little tabs here, you need to put some tape on. So there's two on this side and two on the insides of the other. So while I am thinking now, let me go ahead and put just a piece of, and I love my red line tape because it is, to me, stickier than the white, but you may feel differently, but I love the red line. And this is a very small, I think it's 1/8 of an inch. So just enough. And I will also add some glue to this. Again, just, I don't want it to, when it's time to open, I want it's to open because they have opened it, and not that it has come apart. How embarrassing would that be? Okay, so I'm just going to, fold these over so that everything, crease these over so that everything does well when it has to come together. Okay, so now I'm going to take this piece off of here. This off. I've been busy. I have been up very early this morning. I had to go to Home Depot. I'm having some work done on my closets. I don't know if I shared with you guys, but one day I was downstairs and I heard this loud thump. No, it wasn't Santa. It was the closet falling apart. So we're just going to close this up like this. Clothes everywhere. All the Halloween boxes, all 369 boxes of Halloween stuff on the floor. So I'm having my repair guy, who I found online, come over Friday, and he's going to repair it. So this morning I had to get up and go to Home Depot to pick up paint. So we got a can of paint, and then I also, oh, come on, oh my gosh. And then I also went and got 2 extra racks. I'm kind of doing the idea of the Container Store closets, although I'm not using the Container Store because it's too expensive. Home Depot has the same stuff, and he has assured me, and I believe him, that he can do it, so I have no qualms. So there I was at Home Depot. We were there like 8:30. There's no one there at 8:30. But you can get all the help you need because the men are standing by the register. The guy that was in the houseware department, where you get the bleach and detergent, he helped me get the racks off the wall, so it was great. And then from there, we know we needed to go to Costco, but it was too early, so we went to the post office, and that's where I mailed all your ladies' Pokey Tools. They are in the mail to you. So thank you again for purchasing them. And I hope you find a joy when you are creating with them, as I have making them for you. So let's go ahead and close this side up here. This is very easy. Once you kind of know what you're going to be putting together, it's very simple. Okay, and I'm just pressing it. And I'm going to get this one. I'm going to be putting some chocolates in here, as I always do. I either make these candy boxes, or I usually wrap the candy in paper and then put it in a, oh my God, why is this so difficult? And then I put it in a, wrap them in paper and then put them in a plastic bag and give them that way. So just switch it up each year, and then each year I give to different people at work. I have some ladies in mind this year, so they will be quite surprised when they come to their desk and see that the crafty one has visited them. So I'm just trying to get all this tape off. It's so little, I can barely see. Excuse my nail polish. I'm going to be doing my nails later. I did my hair earlier today, so I was going to do it then, and I kind of thought, oh, then when you're in doing your hair, you can clean your nails and all that, but I didn't. So, and there's still prep meals to make, so there's lots to do. I'm just trying to get it all in these weekends. They go so fast. Okay, so see how that box has come together? Easy breezy. Now, I did cut out some words, the word sweet. I cut a green one with some glitter paper, and I cut a orange one. But the ones I made yesterday, I realized they need something underneath them so they'll stand out, because if you just put this on here, it gets lost in all that spider web. So I used a die. This is Scrap Diva Pin Flags. This die here, I just cut a whole bunch out in white and a whole bunch out in black. And I'm going to use this to glue the sweets on, the word sweets on. And then it'll kind of stick out a little more. Oh my gosh, what is... Okay, that's open. Is that closed? So it doesn't close all the way. Okay. Good gravy. I have been looking for this, and then I pull out the one is the broke one. So, and I was just watching someone the other day, and she had a pair of tweezers, and I kind of thought, I need to buy those. But then I thought, I already have tweezers. Why am I? Well, this is why, because these serve no purpose anymore. So I'm just going to put sweets down here. I do have some jemmies. They are behind me, and I probably will add some to this in these little corners here. But for now, we're just going to get some glue on here. And glue her down too, so that it'll be easily seen. Now let's get my little, so it can rest. Next thing I'm going to do is I have some ribbon over here. I'm just going to cut some, let's see if I have any. Here's some green. So at least we can be matchy-matchy. I think, does this look like it's green? Yes, that's green. Okay, so I'm just going to cut off a piece. There we go. I'm going to put this under here, like so. Just trying to close up the one side so that I can get the stuffing inside of it. So just going to put it like so. Flip it over. And this is, the opening is going to be a little large, but it's okay. So I'm going to just tie one knot on this side, and then flip it back over and then tie a knot on this side. Really simple. They're just going to crack this open in no time. So I don't want to make it too difficult for them. Okay, so there we have the bow here. Then I have some stuffing from being sent some Happy Mail. I always keep it because I know I'm going to use it again. So I'm just going to put some down in here just to get my chocolates down in there. And then I have my chocolate. I'm just using the Hershey Nuggets with almond, which is a big hit. And then I'm going to close it up with more stuffing. I love the fact that I can just recycle this stuff. But I haven't had like a lot of Happy Meal lately, so it's allowing me to just use this up and then kind of use some of the stuff that I have in my own stash that I purchased. So I'm just going to cut another piece of this green thread. Come on, get down in here. And I think it's cute when it sticks out. That's cute, a cute look. I can see my word sweets is crooked, but that's okay. We're just going to close this up like so. You know, one here, then turn it back over. I love making these. I've made them for Valentine's Day. I think I made some for Christmas. Just fun, 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 fun. So this is going to complete this one here. And then I'm going to move on to the treat bag. Okay, we'll put you here. And that's the candy box. 2 of the most delicious chocolate pieces of Hershey's Nuggets. So now the next thing I'm going to make is the treat box. And I'm going to use, let's see here. Where are you? I know you're here. My desk is a hot mess. I'm sure you all know that. Okay, I have these 2 pieces here. Make sure they're right. So this is the top. And again, this is the die from Coco and Reno. It's out of the plastic bag, but it is gift bag with tie, with envelope, gift tag, gift bag with gift tag, something to that effect. So again, here's the piece here. You cut out 2 of them. That's all I'm using. I haven't used the gift tag yet. So I cut my 2 out first thing, and the scallop edge is the top of the box. So if you're using a pattern paper, just be careful to make sure that you don't lay it paper on the die the wrong way. So I'm just going to kind of bend some of these edges that are corrugated, or not corrugated, but they have the lines in them. So it'll be easy for me to bend. I cut out some tags from the paper pad that I'm using, the 12 by 12 by Pebbles. Let me show it to you if I know I showed it yesterday. It is this one here, Spooky Boo. Okay, so it had a page of cut apart tags. You know, I'm all about the cut aparts. So I'm going to use some of those on this thing here. Okay, so this is all folded. Looks good. I'm going to flip these over because I know I'm going to put some tape on the bottom edge that has the angled cut. I'm putting tape on both of those. So let's get this down. Already have this. It's cut at an angle because I've been using it. Let's see here. My scissors are so sticky. I need to take a day and clean them. They have tape all on them. This red tape is unforgiving. Oh my goodness. This is a hot mess. Okay. Okay, as long as we get it in there, we will fix that. And then I'm going to put this piece over here. I'm just kind of laying it in the middle. I'm going to use some of the white tape for the edge. just to make sure that it's closed. I'm going to pull out my really good scissors. I hate using these because these are my brand new ones and I don't want them to get sticky. Okay, then I'm going to come back in with some of this double-sided adhesive, the kind that you can just break with your finger like that. And I'm going to put some on the top just to make sure that the treat bag stays closed. Okay. Then you have these folded sides here that you need to put some tape on. So we're going to use red line, the skinny kind. Actually, I have two different sizes. We'll use the skinniest kind because, again, I will go over it with some glue. So we're just going to put the tape here like so and cut it off. So far, I've made 6 of these boxes. I made some this morning and then a little this afternoon before I did my hair. And then I said, let's just get 3 more done. Just because, you know, the week is going to go so fast. 2 days of working at home. The closet is getting repaired on Friday, so I can just see myself not having a lot of time. So I have the tape on them. They're already folded so they know which way they're going to bend. And then I have the tape on the bottom here. So let's start with this side here. I'm going to pull this tape back. And then I'm going to add a little glue. This is a fresh bottle of Barely Arts because I was struggling with my glue. It was sticking. It was driving me up the wall. So I just cracked open a new bottle. So now we're going to line this up. Let's see here. This is trying to have a problem here. Let's just cut this piece off. There we go. And we're going to line them up. I'm looking at these dash lines to make sure that it's straight. There we go. And let's press that down. And I made sure I didn't go over the dash line so that it'll be easy to fold. So it has wet glue and it has a double-sided, so it's good. Then I'm going to turn it over here so I can get that side. And then once that folds over, you see where I'm going? Okay, this is a very busy pattern too. It's not like the others that was solid. It was a lot easier to see. This one is quite beguiling. How's that word? Get the glue here. And then we're just going to, this is beautiful on the inside. We're just going to fold this over and it should just line up easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let me put this back stopper on my glue so it doesn't dry up. Okay, so there's your box, right? You have the scalloped edges on top and then the bottom here. So what I'm going to do, they're going to close like this. And then that's going to go over that, and then that's going to go over that. So first, let's start with one side. We're going to pull the tape off on both pieces. I need to get the vacuum cleaner and come up here because this floor, I just throw stuff on the floor like I live outside. And I'm going to, once I get it on there, then I can turn it over. And I get my handy dandy ruler. And then I just go inside like this to make it stick. And, you know, you can pinch this together and you could put a paper clip on it if you wanted to. And give it to them like that. But I think they're cuter when they're open. Matter of fact, I didn't even show you. Here's one that I made. Okay, so this is orange. And it has a bow that was gifted to me from... goodness, what is her name? Oh, I can't think of her name right now. I see it on the tip of my tongue, but it, yeah. And I don't want to say what I think it is because that's wrong. So here's one of the cut aparts. And then I did something different, and I'll show you because I'm going to do it to here, to that bag too. So the holes are here if you want to add string for them to hold it. I've decided not to. I just wanted to keep this simple and fresh and just cute. It's just cute as it is. So now that that's pressed down, we're going to, God, what is her name? I see it on the tip of my tongue. I see it, but I'm having trouble. Oh my gosh. When I get it, I'm not going to say nothing until I know for sure. Then we're going to bend it and fold it like that. Go back in it with your long handle, whatever you use. Oh God, my phone book's not here, else I would look it up. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now let's poke this out. Okay, so what I used for this was strips from the top of the 12 by 12 paper. These strips here, right? So I'm going to cut this at an angle, like from the edge, just at an angle. And then I'm going to line it up at the bottom here and then take it across, right? So I figure right about here. So I'm just going to, where's my tape? I think I used this one here. Just gonna take my tape and, oh, maybe it's this side. Oops. There we go. Okay, I want to make sure I get some on that end. Okay, so I'm just going to do it right here and take it up to like almost the middle of the box. And then I'm just going to turn it over and cut it. Okay, then I have another strip of Ghost. Let's see here. This has the that wonky edge that I didn't, that I cut off from the paper, but I just need to trim it so that it doesn't show when it gets onto the box. Not that my friends will notice it. They don't look at the detail like that, but I do, and you probably do as well. So just going to trim it up just a little, and I'm going to take it to right here, so that when I throw it on that angle, matter of fact, this one, this will be, I will cross that over. Let's see here. So this is going to be like that. And then I will just glue her down here. So I'm just going to add some tape. And I don't know what gave me that idea, but the ones that I have done, like that orange one, was just so plain. I kept going, it needs something, it needs something. And this kind of crisscross looks just give me like mummy vibes. So I don't know. So we're just going to drop her here and then take her up like so. I'm just going to put my hand in here to press down. And then I'm going to cut that edge off like so. So see, there we go. Easy breezy. Now, I think I did the other side. Yes, I did. So we're going to, again, cut off some orange. Matter of fact, that is already at an angle. So we're going to take it here to here. So let's get some tape on this side. I mean, you could practically use every piece of a 12 by 12 album. You could use the inside cover, you could use the binding. None of it can be thrown away. But some of the collections have a nice, you know, one side has this on it, and the other side actually has the image of the paper, the 12 by 12 sheet. So you might as well, instead of cutting into a brand new sheet. Okay. And then what else do I have? The Ghost. Oh, we're going to trim this up again. Let's just cut that like that. I'm just going to trim that crazy edge. And then this will be put together in no time. I don't think I have my glue gun on, and I think I may need it, but for now we'll do glue. So let's cut this. This is going to go like this. So this is going to be cut at an angle. I don't like the way that looks. There we go. So that's going to be like here, and it's going to go up to there. So let's just glue this part. I hope I didn't rush this. I hope you guys pull out your gift bags. You know, there are lots of gift bag tutorials that people are making. They're using everyone dies, and I have to remind myself that the fact that I don't have it doesn't mean that I can't make a gift bag. I can either look online and find a tutorial or just use a die that I have, and that's what I'm getting very familiar with doing, because I just cannot buy everything. I try to support my sisters and brothers out there that have channels that are small businesses, but these days and ages, I can't do too much. So I am just using what I have. So there you go. It just has a little interruption to the pattern. Now, what I'm going to do is put in some shred. But first, I have to decorate the front. I'm sorry. Here is the tag I'm going to use. This tag right here from the collection. And then, I can't think of her name right now. She made me these. Oh my gosh, shame on me. She made these for me maybe last year or 2 years ago. So I wanted to put it there and then put that tag hanging off to the side. So let's get the tag down first. Let's do some tape here. Oh my God, and when I do scream her name, she's going to be saying, oh my God, how could you forget my name? I'm telling you, because it is not coming to me right now. I wish I had my phone book that I can look it up, but I can't. So we're going to put this like so. Make sure you can see spooky, yes. And then this beautiful shaker. This is just absolutely gorgeous. I think I'm going to use some red line. Oh my gosh, I can't think of her name. It is bugging me. Anyway, she made me lots. She made the bows. She made this little pot here. I've used them on the other one. She made this here. Just talented, beyond talented. Okay, so let's get this off. This red line is no joke. You hear me? It's like when it gets on here, it's on here to stay. Okay, so I'm going to put that like this. Okay, so next comes the fun part. Let's stuff her. I'm just going to put a little on the bottom because I tested it and I had too much the first time, so I'm just going to put a little. We're going to add our little sweet box in there. Like I said, 2 nuggets, that's it. That's all you need. And then I have, on the more healthier side, I have these little omega-3 trail mix that I picked up at Target. Right now, you should go down their nut aisle. They have a selection to die for. So I'm going to pop that in there like that. Like I said, I may add one more thing, but if not, this is what's in the Halloween baskets this year. My mother is cutting back on lots. So you're not going to get a whole bunch of candy that you don't need. You'll get some nuts to give you some energy and some chocolate to satisfy your sweets. And there you go. That's my treat box, you guys. So let me kind of show them to you side by side. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I didn't take up too much of your afternoon, but I am on a bandwagon. I think I have one more to make, and that's going to complete it. So the folks who get these, they will be happy. I don't think I'll make any more because I want to move on with some other things that I want to create for Halloween. So thank you guys for watching. Do have a great evening. Bye for now.